8 o'clock and it's time to smell the coffee with Dana Master and Glenda Roshipura. How you doing, baby girl?
Guys, it's Thursday. We're almost there.
Yeah, to me, I'm tired. Oh,
We're almost there.
Yeah.
I think it's not even just about the week. I think it's just, we're just reaching that half year, whatever, fatigue.
Mid-year fatigue.
Mid-year fatigue.
Oh, we've pushed Shin.
We've pushed.
Oh, we've pushed 1 July, guys, and we're leaving as soon as possible. So now it'll be December.
I actually want December to come already.
I'm so tired.
What are you doing for your December plans, if I may ask?
I don't even know what I'm eating tonight. Don't stress me.
Girl, I want us to make those vacation plans that never make it out of the group chat.
But actually, let's.
We've been meaning to. Actually, now that, okay, so Aina has a license, I have my license. You're going to be the princess. I want us to do a drive. Do you get what I'm saying? Like a road trip somewhere.
By December, Chumi.
Trust. I think I need to bully you into it. When I got mine, somebody bullied me into it because they would just send me memes every day. Like, you don't have your license.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
My boyfriend does that enough.
He bullies you a lot.
Literally, it's like, the next time I come here, you better have your license. I'm like, oh, chummy. Oh.
And the problem with getting a license, it's that whole process. If it was just a once-off process, like, you know, you write your test in that same day, you go and test out.
You test and you're done.
It's done. Yeah. Now you have to write the test, wait a few weeks, then you can book. Guys, it's the whole process. Mm-hmm. And then the nerves, for the actual driving test, the nerves. You'll be like, I was getting this ride.
And all of a sudden you forget you're supposed to put on the seatbelt. All of a sudden, it's a lot. It's a lot. You know, because he's teaching me how to drive. And it's so nice when you have somebody patient teaching you how to do it. Yeah. Because if guys, so my first time I drove manual, I was so excited, Glenn. I was like,
yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah. And get a manual license, please, show me.
Yeah.
Please.
No, of course.
But although the world is moving to automatic.
The world has already moved. Most cars.
To be fair, I'm not even going to buy a manual. I have a manual license, but I'm not even going to buy a manual car. What am I doing?
I think just having a manual license is just a flexibility.
It's just a flex. I can
actually drive.
So the guy who pays my fuel, his guy's must
You guy that pays fuel, stop paying fuel. This girl doesn't check you. This girl's not checking you.
His guys must stick. So one day he was just like, he blocked me. He parked me in and he was like asleep. I'm like, dude, and he's like, no, just can you drive stick? And I was like, yeah, I can. And mind you, like, I've driven stick. But it's more like, you know, shaky. I'm not that good of a driver when it comes to driving stick. But it was a flex. It was a whole flex. Attest. And then I could go park it somewhere else. I was like, this is nice.
It's nice. It's just being able to, every time I change the gears, I'm like,
I did it. There's just something about driving stick that makes you feel like, I'm the big boss.
He would laugh at me because he's like,
it's not that.
Why are you excited? Because then how he started would be when he's driving and then he says to me, put gear 2, 3, right? And then sometimes I get it wrong and be like, no, babe, like this. What? He's like, just follow the little diagram. Okay. So that's how I familiarize myself. Yeah. And then when I actually started doing it, I was like, oh my gosh. He's like, calm down, keep your eyes on the road. I'm like, but I changed gears. Because how he would do it is, okay, clutch, release, do.
Actually, you're such a nice teacher. Like, us, we were yelled at. We were traumatized.
He's a very great teacher.
I don't know those driving school teachers. I like that now they are going into accrediting all the driving schools. Yes. Because some of those driving school instructors, I'm just like, dude, the moment you yell at me, I won't know. And like, it's gone. Like,
it's done.
You might as well park the car. And you get what I'm saying?
Now you yell at me, instead of pressing on the brake, I press on the accelerator. Now we're both going to die in a uno.
So I don't like that they taught us
like that.
But to a degree, there's some things that I have now, it's stuck in my head. Like, especially, you know, when you're turning and then there's another, there was a time that I almost got us into an accident. I was just not checking. Do you get what I'm saying?
So now because you got so traumatized,
I will never. Yes, I always check and almost like double check. Is like, can I go? So there are some things that I have to say. I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for the guy who eventually got me my license. He was the last guy. He was like, when he tries to do those yelling things, I'm like, we're not doing that here.
That's the thing.
And then he stopped and he just learned that, okay, she doesn't function like that. This is how you teach her.
A lot of people don't function well being yelled at.
Yes.
I mean, even as kids, as students, if your teacher yells at you, it's gone.
Those math teachers, why were they like that? This is why some of us did not do math, because we were yelled at in math class.
Yes.
I'm traumatized. I actually like doing math.
But now you're traumatized. Telling me, what's 2 + 2? And you're like,
and also, and you know it's funny, but you can't trust your.
But you can't trust. You're like, is it? And you're crying.
And you know the multiplication timetable. Oh.
Yeah.
I am traumatized just thinking about that timetable, guys. Guys, that timetable.
Can you do the 8 times table?
Oh my God, I can't even remember it now. I remember it now. 40, but I can't say it like out. I need to think about it. Okay, like, 8 times is 16. 8, you know what I mean?
For me, I get to a certain number and I'm like, okay.
But why were math teachers like that? I don't know. They had no patience.
I don't know.
And it's almost like all of us had the same math teachers.
Yes.
All of us.
I think because for them, it's like, what are you not understanding? 2 + 2 is 4. What? And you're like, wait.
You have 2 apples. And then you get
2 more. How many do you have? I don't know, bro. 5?
I have 2.
I don't know. I have 2 more. You said I have 2. You have 2 apples. Glenora gives you 2 more apples. How many apples do you have now?
And they will be so you gotta be patient with kids. Actually, I think that we needed patience.
What's crazy is I used to be that mom. Like, you have 2 apples. And then I saw that she was actually really, really spooked.
Yeah.
So she would be doing well. And then, because my daughter, like I said yesterday, she's a type A. So she hates getting things wrong as well. In her mind, I must teach her this thing. She must get it and we move on.
Yeah.
So the minute she gets one thing wrong, she gets so frustrated, she gets so dejected. And then now I'm also kind of frustrated because I'm like, it's 2 + 2, what don't you understand?
It's black and white, like so easy.
And then my sister said to me, okay, but Diana, imagine you're learning Korean. And then somebody just tells you it is like that just because, and you don't understand, and this person is yelling at you. This is the first time she's learning these things.
Bro, it's the first time she's on earth, bro.
It's the first time she's on earth.
Yeah.
You have had to learn all of these things. This is the first time she's being introduced to this thing.
To the concept of even counting.
Exactly. Imagine somebody just giving you the Korean alphabet and saying read.
Yeah.
You know, you'd be like, how?
What is this?
What is this? So that's when I learned, okay, let me be a little bit more patient, because me yelling would make, like you're saying, now she doesn't have confidence in her answer. She knows what the correct answer is, but because she's so scared of getting yelled at,
you just panics. Even say another, I don't know what it is. So a lot of people think that that's a mechanism to help, but it breeds more bad apples than good apples.
It's not. So that's why even with driving, it's that whole thing of, if you're yelling at me, now I'm spooked. When I almost got us into a car accident with my dad, he did not say anything. He wasn't like, break. He let me do whatever it is that I needed to do. Because I think he knew if he yelled, I was just going to step on the accelerator even more.
Problems are going to happen,
And then when I stopped, because the car literally went, and then he looked at me and he laughed and he's like, oh, so you want to get us killed now? You know, that kind of teaching. Because now if you're yelling at me, Chomi, you're going to confuse me even more. I don't even want to do this anymore. I'm a crier. The first time my boyfriend raised his voice at me, I cried. And he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so... But it wasn't even raising his voice on some, what?
Yeah.
It was just like, babe, I'm just saying. But I'm like, you hate me.
Fine. Yeah.
You hate me. But
and it's okay to be sensitive, girl. Anyways, let's move on to our Reels of the Day segment. I think there's something interesting about...
So, we are talking, of course, the World Cup memes, specifically Argentina and Messi. Let's take a look.
Messi, ancora Messi. Gol. Gol! 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 ¿Por qué? Gol!
Messi!
I like that I am learning about what's happening with the World Cup
through memes. Yeah.
I actually don't even know what Cristiano Ronaldo did to Yals, but for some weird reason he's hated.
That's my princess.
Yes.
Christina's my princess. Although Messi will still be my GOAT.
Yes.
Messi will still be my GOAT. That's actually, you see? So, Messi's the GOAT.
Cristiano Ronaldo is the
cockroach. Y'all are so rude on this internet.
Oh my word. And no.
So, because he is the president of FIFA,
yeah.
So they're basically saying he is babying Messi and doing everything in his power to make sure Argentina and Messi win the World Cup.
Fifanic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now he's a Sangoma. Now he's a Sangoma.
You know what I like about the internet?
This?
You will never rest. Oh my word. This is literally what we're doing with the Titanic poster. This is literally what... We're going to force feed him this World Cup.
That time Messi just wants to play. That time, okay, so people are saying it was never a debate because, I mean, Messi is still in the competition.
It was never a debate.
Be the top goal scorer at this World Cup. He's still in the running, of course, to win the World Cup.
Yeah.
And most assists at the World Cup. So
how is France doing? Where's France?
With Kylian Mbappe. They call him Mbappe.
It's Mbappe, but it's Mbappe. Yeah, Mbappe. I've heard that Mbappe. When I saw it, I was like, this is Mbappe.
So the reason all of this is happening is because of controversial VAR decisions. Egypt had a goal ruled out after a VAR review and later believed they should have been awarded a penalty. Those decisions went against them and sparked outrage. Egypt's coach was furious. Coach Hossam Hassan publicly suggested the officials favored Argentina, saying it felt like people wanted Messi to remain in the tournament. Perceived pattern, critics argue Argentina
So is this why some of this are coming out?
Yes.
This makes a lot of sense now.
Critics argue Argentina has benefited from several close refereeing decisions during this World Cup, leading some to believe it's more than just a coincidence. And then FIFA's appointment of an all-Argentine officiating crew for the France-Morocco quarterfinal also fueled conspiracy theories online, although FIFA's referee selection process is based on neutrality rules and performance assessments. And of course, because of Messi's popularity, they believe it's expected to be his last World Cup. So some fans believe FIFA would benefit commercially from keeping the tournament's biggest star alive for as long as possible. Although this is just speculation rather than
I didn't watch it per se, but the Argentina-Egypt match.
Yeah.
So I was in the gym and all the guys.
You're just like, oh!
So luckily for us, I had the equipment. So you get what I'm saying? When you have all the machines to yourself, because all the guys are just like watching. And it was so intense. The whole gym was just like guys yelling, and I'm just like, what is going on, guys?
People are calling it the African team's 80th minute curse.
Yes, I've been hearing about that online. Somebody saying apparently African teams during the 80th minute, they get alcohol instead of water.
Instead of water. No, somebody said during the halftime.
Yeah, instead of the
alcohol.
water. Yeah, they get alcohol.
Because that second half is always just, you're like, no colleagues.
Because I remember Egypt was leading and I was just like, great. Because I even said I'm rooting for the African team.
Yes.
I don't know why, but I'm just rooting for the African team. Yeah. So, and then all of a sudden I'm like, what happened? Like that? No, they didn't win. Like, it just is. So I was not really following it, but I was just like, what happened?
But in all of this, I do say justice for my guy Messi. Guys, Messi just wants to play football. Messi can do no wrong in my eyes. You understand?
Yeah.
Because that man, he's just quiet. He had his issues growing up because he had like growth hormonal issues.
Was the short,
what, you know?
Yeah.
Messi has done no wrong. If you want to blame anybody, blame FIFA. They're even saying Trump is involved. It's a whole thing, hey? So people are now saying just boycott the World Cup completely.
Yeah.
To be fair, I boycotted this World Cup from the beginning. I was just like, you know what? From the fact that it
was very hard for the visas, the whole visa stuff. I was just shocked about that.
Japan being sent to the middle of nowhere, and it's just. I was just like, you know what? Nah, there's
not everybody got a fair chance.
Not everybody got a fair chance. But anyway, we will now take a quick ad break, and when we come back, we get into our top stories. And today we're, of course, talking about the biggest wedding of the century and, of course, the prenup that came with it. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Namibia is a land of movement, with waves that never stop reaching forward. Here, adventure is not something we search for. It is something we are born into. In every corner of this country, creativity rises from artists, from athletes, from dreamers. And when the world comes to explore Namibia, they discover something extraordinary. Because when sport moves people, creativity moves ideas, and tourism moves the world toward us. Something powerful happens. A platform where movement meets imagination, where industries connect, where opportunity grows, where Namibia's next chapter begins. Welcome to the Creative Sport Tourism Expo. Exhibit, partner, experience. Creative Sport Tourism.
Now, Travis and Taylor may have tied the knot, but it's not only their lavish Madison Square Garden wedding that's dominating headlines. It's the reported prenuptial agreement they signed beforehand and the bigger conversation it has ignited about love, money, and modern marriage. According to multiple reports, the superstar couple agreed to an extensive prenuptial arrangement before exchanging vows on the 3rd of July. While neither Swift nor Kelsey has publicly confirmed the existence or details of the agreement, reports claim the document was carefully designed to protect Swift's estimated $2 billion business empire, including her music catalog, intellectual property, trademarks, and other corporate assets. Sources have suggested the agreement was assembled with guidance from Swift's legal team and her father, Scott Swift, who has long been credited with helping protect and grow his daughter's business interests throughout her career. Despite speculation that such a high-profile agreement could create tension, insiders claim Kelsey viewed the prenup as basic common sense rather than a test of trust. According to reports, the Kansas City Chiefs star understood the years of work that built Swift's empire and reportedly signed the agreement without hesitation. The reported arrangement has quickly become one of the most talked about celebrity prenups in recent memory, but not because of its legal complexity alone. The discussion has expanded well beyond Hollywood after best-selling author and social scientist Arthur Brooks used the reported Swift-Kelsey agreement as the launching point for a broader reflection on marriage in modern America. Writing shortly after the wedding, Brooks noted that prenups are becoming increasingly common among younger couples. Surveys show nearly half of married or engaged millennials report having one, while separate bank accounts have also become far more common than they were a generation ago. For Brooks, however, the real issue isn't whether couples should protect their finances, it's whether legal contracts are being mistaken for the foundation of a successful marriage. He argues that while financial planning may be wise, trust, sacrifice, forgiveness, and shared commitment, not legal documents, are ultimately what sustain lifelong relationships.
I totally agree with this. Honestly speaking,
you live with what you came with, Chomi.
You live with what you came with.
And whatever we acquire together,
we split it halfway.
Done. It's very simple.
Actually, that is, if ever I decide to get married.
When you get married?
When I get married, okay. Because this homegirl said, that, no, Chomi, we're not doing that. We're getting married. Okay. Yeah. I don't know who traumatized you, but we're getting married, and we're getting married to great men. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, anyways, I agree with that. You live with what you came in, and whatever we build together, we split it halfway. Yes. It's a very fair and very easy as well.
There's no drama, there's no complication, because I think the complication comes more. Okay, the thing with prenups is, if my husband makes me sign a prenup, to be honest with y'all, and I know you guys will come for me and say, oh, she's a gold digger, what.
You look at
I'm not going to understand, because I'll be like, so are you saying that this marriage is going to fail?
Yeah.
You are coming into this with that. And I know that's not the mentality. The mentality is just, I need to protect my assets.
Yes.
But then, Chomi, don't you love me enough that even if we divorce, you must give me 50%?
Yeah, or even more than that.
Or even more than that. Chomi,
let her have it all.
Guys, you love me.
Guys, we grew up on 50 Shades of Grey. Remember that scene where she was kidnapped, but he didn't know she was kidnapped, and then she was at the bank, like, trying to withdraw everything, and then he thought she was leaving him or something like that. He's like, let her take it all. Let her take it all. That's what we want. Let her take it all.
Exactly.
Let her take it all.
Because you can easily get more wealth, Chomi.
Yeah.
You
but
understand.
You love me. But your love for me is that deep.
Exactly.
Actually, I think this, I know they're gonna come for us, because
they will definitely come for us, because you and I are quote unquote gold diggers.
Yes, exactly. We're selling.
We're selling ourselves on national television.
But I understand it in the context of Taylor Swift, right?
Yes.
And I also understand why he was just like, that's not a big deal, because I also have my own thing. But if the roles were reversed,
if the roles were reversed, I honestly
I'll look at him side-eyed. I'll look at him side-eyed.
Like, why? Why are you pressing on this?
Yes. I don't know if it's the man must be the provider or whatever it is.
I know a couple, right? This guy is well off. I mean, he's in a better place financially than the woman. That being said, they're both, but the other one is
higher,
miles away,
yeah.
Right? Their prenup agreement was so fair. Their prenup agreement was, what did he say? He said that basically, since he can afford another house, the partner who can't afford must keep the house. You understand? So he said that in their, he was like, in their prenup agreement, he basically looked at this thing and said, okay, fine, we need to look at it from a perspective of the one that cannot afford to buy a house on their own, that person must keep the house. You understand? And yes, and they must keep most of the property.
Because I can make it again.
Because I can easily go and afford another house or whatever.
Now that actually puts a lot of things into perspective. Chomi, you found me in the streets. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Chomi,
do you want me to go back to the streets?
Like, Chomi, you found me in the streets. Like, I've barely even finished my grade 12. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you are making 100 or over 100K a month.
Yeah. And you can easily afford to buy another house.
Yeah, now Chomi must go back to the streets.
But I think this is what shows that this person truly loves you. If this person, this person cares about you, this person is thinking, okay, fine, you are not in a financial space to be able to afford another house. I can, so you know what? Even if things end badly between us, I still care for you as a person.
There's this guy online who said, guys who complain about gold diggers are the ones who don't have any gold.
Exactly. It's always the ones that complain about gold diggers.
When you have the money, right? Like, we're talking about real money, not this, people flashing on social media, like real money. Like, she can take the car, she can take, because like, Chomi, I can make it again.
Look at Jeff Bezos.
Yes.
Look at Bill Gates. It's literally like, okay, you know what, bruv, just take it. It's cool.
Just take it. It's chilled.
It's chilled. You understand?
Like, I know I can make it back. Or it's not even gonna cost such a big,
it's not gonna make a dent in my life. It's fine. It's okay. I'm 65. I'm gonna die soon, so it's cool.
Yeah.
But you see, like you're saying, men that call women gold diggers, they don't have the gold. Chomi, where am I gonna dig? There's no gold. Why are you calling me a gold digger when you don't have any gold? Where am I gonna dig the gold? It's always men that don't have money. Men are so scared of being used for money they don't even have.
Chomi,
she's only using me for my money. What money?
Chomi.
Which one? Where is it? You see?
Yeah, exactly. And if you're in a certain
tax
bracket...
Come and fight me. Come.
If you're in a certain tax bracket, you will not be scared of a gold digger.
We can go band for band in the comments. Come. We are ready. Today, we are ready to respond to all your comments of you guys calling us gold diggers and calling us what. Be that as it may, we have unfortunately come to the end of today's episode of Smell the Coffee. Thank you so much for joining us. We will catch you guys again tomorrow, same time, same place. Ciao.